What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 4 down, 4 down.
2. 5.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Mike 8. Mike 8.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Come on, dude. Hatchet.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 17, and it also gives him the 1st down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
On 1st down, it's gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 5. Hey, box truck.
Number 53. Mike 53. Here we go. 53 to Mike.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Zuerlein, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nickname, Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
What'd you say? About Shady Foot is Nah, he's been winning again.
Want to remind you that coming up tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 3 with a good NFC battle. A couple of teams that have been around a long time. Bears and Redskins from FedEx Field at 8:15 Eastern. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
And
he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Yeah.
And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
He's about to score. He's
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Caught left side. It's Beckham. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Okay. I was wondering. So this is the first time you had the ball.
The second time he stopped. It was on some fluke shit.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
9 yards. Needed 10.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
I know Ray can cover that 10-point, man.
Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Regular.
First down, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there.
Yeah, that's what I was just.
But they found the opening
Right
and
threw it
exploited
behind him.
Joseph
Like,
had to kick this one away.
I would have never
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Not the Odell one. I didn't see the Odell. I'm talking about the Chubb.
I knew that. That's what I was saying, bro. When you on them users,
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to get some shit covered, yo. So if he stole again, and I stole.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
I beat him 34-7, Ray. I knew you were going to cover it.
I mean, I know I covered too.
53 to mark, 53, check 53.
Hey, Alpha.
From the gun,
I didn't let I would do to even get outside to even think about trying to
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
No. I'm saying I ain't let him get going. Like, you gotta let them niggas get going and actually start doing it. I never let Le'Veon get going that last
They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Bro, like 50 yards
sounds a little bit like this right
now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Yeah, exactly.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went. No adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Who you got?
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Joseph now to kick this one away.
I just don't. I need an overload. I use all this.
This is taken at the 3.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Four now. Super 1. Switch gears.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer in one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
That nigga be...
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier,
you talking
can get in
about
there
on
and
a
rake
team.
it
I'm
and
talking
lock it
about
free.
real life.
They need to get some takeaways as well.
Now Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it.
Yeah,
and finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Yeah,
on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will get him one closer. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Yeah, let's go.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially give me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield on play action. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Here we go. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. All day.
Watch out. Watch out.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Yeah, he is.
The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
I didn't do that.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, orbit.
Goff on 3rd down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First drive, you got to try to go. He said he was going to do that. He said he was going to try to do that. Now
a 1st down carry here for McCoy. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And a cutback. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. LeSean McCoy, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On first and 10, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
Yeah.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove.
It depends on the route, though. I mean, it depends on the situation. If it's like Clinton, I won't, because I don't want to bump him into the pass.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see?
You want to go get the ball?
Wrap up, and then
I do that.
the big finish with the tackle.
Yeah, I do that. Shit, why don't I?
Play action. Mayfield.
No, that's in certain routes. Like if it's a drag, like quick route.
Going to be incomplete.
Yeah, bro, look at that. Look at
Trying to
that.
take a shot, but it's third down.
Bro.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
No.
The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
Damn.
This is third and 8.
Yeah, I go get my own beat, bro.
On third down, here's Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
They might not.
From the gun, Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
You just said wide open.
I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early.
What are you saying about the play? You said that you slow down?
You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 21. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
That's why I said it's so much broken shit in the game,
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, see, I ain't had that problem yet, but that's like some people have to think where they can't see their plays. But like I can see my plays, it's just my plays lined up crazy at times.
The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over first and 10. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Cover the spread, man. I said, I'm going to cover the spread. I should have got that 2-point conversion. I fucked up.
Hey, 133.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, up and over. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way. No gain at all for the offense.
Hey, 133.
58, Mike. Let's go, defense.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that's what he was looking.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And down he'll go at the 25.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
We go. 76. 76. Hey, high 7.
I got one.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
180.
Mike 58, right there. Okay, double up.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right of the yard. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Shit, I threw it up. My first ordered
Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again they run with Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
I told Ray, I said, bro, I would never, ever, no more go for a field goal
Let's get
block.
the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah,
Not
just
for
working
him.
the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Goff. Flushed out right.
And now you get dude.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Oh,
This
damn,
defense
Ray
was
went up
definitely
15.
alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that
Taking all day,
downfield.
man.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff.
Get
And
off
that
my
will be
line, man. Get in the check,
incomplete.
boy.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Just a
Rub
little
off
beyond
the
the
toe,
reach
rub
there
the
of his
check,
receiver.
boy.
That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in
that
practice,
game should
or
be-
maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Getting out and Shady at 6. I think that's the last. Nah, 6:30 the last game. Well, about 6:37. Yeah, 6:37, and then I'm a sim. So the sim should be about 8:30.
It's gone. Over the middle, that's
Yeah,
hauled in by
everybody
Cup.
got the last
And
game.
he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Huh?
A gain of 32 that
How
time.
you turning that?
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
What?
And a big play resulted right there.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
12, 12, 12, 12. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
Going there with Donovan.
On 1st down, gone. Flushed, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Olivier Vernon, his 2nd sack of the night. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Watch the whip. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Value 3. Value 3.
So what he
Back
doing?
to throw, gone. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down.
How do you turn it? Hey.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Like 20.
Great.
On first down, it's gone.
Who did?
He finds McCoy.
Ooh.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, what are you
Here's
doing,
Goff.
bro?
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight.
Well, what's going now?
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that gets them a little closer, but clearly field goals are not going to be enough to win this game, at least not this deep into it.
Yeah, agreed if this were the second quarter. But since we're in the fourth, still 2 scores down, the question would be, did the field goal do much for you? But we have to admit, from the time we've been calling these games, how fast we've seen teams play, there's still a possibility, right?
Madden moves in a hurry.
Yes, it does. But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score?
He got lucky. They ain't let me jump in front of him. Like, I'm about to stop, and I'm using it. He stopped.
The catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 37 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and through. And that will make this a 19-point game.
He still made the play. Still made the play.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
I did not mean to do that.
This is taken at the 3.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Goff now looks to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and abundant. Goff now looking to throw. Now a desperate. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. Now Goff on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. After the sack on first down, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nah,
Hard to believe his
I ain't got
first catch of the
nobody
game
on this
defensively. They
team. But for
bottled
the
him up. That's
fantasy
why they're
draft,
well
I'm
on their
trying
way
to
to
see
victory.
something.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Oh,
On 1st and 10, Goff.
what is wrong with you?
Eluding the pressure right.
Hold on real quick, Rico.
He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Olivier Vernon able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come out facing second and a ball. And that's complete to Cooks.
It's not about it. I could not have a running back and be cool, but I don't even get the holes.
Now the Rams will signal for
You know what I'm saying?
timeout
Like,
their
even
second,
see what I can do
as
in
they'll
the
stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
You know what I'm saying? That might be what it is.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Well, it wasn't the one that was
He
killing me.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
I'm talking.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point safely through, and that will
he
bump the
scored
lead
again?
up to 26. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Trash quarterbacks in this draft, damn.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
You got motherfucker. You got the fastest motherfucker. Was the second fastest.
Yeah, but I can't seem to have enough time to throw it to him down the field, make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? My line is
31 now on 1st and 10.
I need to reconstruct my line or something.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Shift.
One last throw here for
Yeah, but what
Goff.
I'm saying
He's
is,
going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Could not finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Okay.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone. They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. He will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Don't do it, Rigo. Don't do it.
Oh, you better throw it in, huh? You better throw it. That was a good block. Why my nigga stood there? That nigga stood there and waited for you. That nigga dumb as he look. That was a great pickup block. I was